Hi viewers, welcome you back for this Ruby on Rails. This is a nice video I am preparing specially for you, and the main purpose here to tell you how to install all the software related to Ruby, Gems and Ruby on Rails. So you will be happy to know that Ruby is a object oriented languages, and you know this is also interpreted languages, it is general purpose, it is also open source. Another important thing is that it is also server side scripting language, right? So it can embed the hypertext markup language HTML. Inside the HTML also you can use all the things, and it can connect to a number of database. Like all these database we are using DB2, MySQL, Oracle, and Sybase. And the graphical user interfaces also it supports like the TCL/TK, GTK, and OpenGL. So in this way you'll be happy about these things. Now the important things comes, how do we install this Ruby and how do we run this program. So first of all we need to install Ruby. For installing Ruby, what we need to do, we go for this Ruby installer. Especially I use the version 2.7.3.x.exe, and you have to select the dev kit. If you are using a 64-bit version operating system, then select dev kit in braces, that is x64, right? So then once it is downloaded, then it will be there in your download folder. Then you just right click and run it as admin. So this is over. That it will on screen some instruction it will say you. So click OK like this. Which directory you want to install also, that you show that. So once it is successfully installed, then you go to the command prompt, just to type cmd. In the command prompt you type ruby space -v. Once you type, you can see clearly what is the version of this Ruby. It will show exactly the 2.7.3, what is the subversion it will show to you. Then if you want to install this, you can check also the gem version. For that you can check gem space -version, version. It will also tell you what is the gem version, right? Once it is over, then we need to go for the installation of Rails. So I'll talk you something about this Rails. Rails is just like a framework which supports all the Ruby related web applications, web development, right? So we can say that Ruby is a programming language, is a server side scripting language, and this Rails is just like a framework. So it will support all sort of things related to Ruby. Okay. Now then what you need to do for installation, just you go for gen space install space Rails, RAILS. So once you install all these things and press enter, then the Rails will be installed. It will take some time, 1 or 2 minutes, based on your system and the RAM and the system's configuration. Then once it is installed, just go to the command prompt and type Rails space -v. V is for checking the version. Rails space -v. Once you put it like this, then it will show you what is the version. Then you can update the Rails also. Just to type the command gem space update space Rails. So it will make everything ready for you. Now gem is installed, Ruby is installed, as well as the Rails is also installed. Okay. Now what you need to do, now everything is ready. So you can work in the root directory, but it is not always good to work on that one. So you create your own folder. So suppose I want to create a directory or a folder like Rails friends. So for that, what you have to do, so you go to the command prompt. In the command prompt, type mkdir for creating a directory space. What is the name? I am giving Rails friends. Rails friends. Okay. So then I put it there, and once you enter, the directory is created. Okay. It is a directory, it is not a project, remember. So then to enter to the directory, just to type cd space Rails friends. Once it is there, then you will be entering there. You will be c:/Rails friends. So in this folder you will be there. Now we are going to create the project. For creating the project, it is not like that creating a folder, because in a folder you will create an empty folder. But while you are creating a project in Ruby, so all the related files and everything will be there. So for that, there is a procedure for creating. Just you type Rails space new space friends. So now I am going to create a project. My project name is friends. What is the procedure I have given? Rails space new space friends. Once you enter it there, then it will create the project name friends, and all the relevant files and documents will be installed, and you will be happy to see so many things are there. And you know that you will be working on this MVC architecture. M is for model, V is for view, and C is for controller. Okay. So model is all the database related things, and view all the HTML related things, whatever you will be using there, and controller all the business logic, what is the connection between all the things. You can clearly understand, and you can clearly see. You can check those files also, those folders also, you can see everything there. So you will be happy that all the HTML related, it will be there for the view. So all the database related, it will be there in the model, and all these other things, it will be there in the controller, right? Then now you need to, while you are there in the because you already created your project name is friends, then you go to the cd space hyphen friends. Once you are there, then you run the server, that is rel space server. Once you run the server, you will see your server is running successfully. Then just you go to any of the browser, there you type https:// localhost colon 3000 is the port number. Once you see that it will be successful running, and you can see just one environment, it will come and rocket like things it is flying, and you will be happy to see that your Ruby on Rails it is running nicely and perfectly. Okay, so this is the thing. And then what you need to do, so suppose you want to go the index file, just go localhost colon 3000/home/index. There also you can go for these things. And for modifying certain things there, then what you need to do, because one home page it is already created. So in this home page, just you go to the app, then you go to the views. From this app you go to the views. From the views you go to the index.html.erb, because you cannot create the direct HTML file. That is embedded Ruby. ERB stand for the embedded Ruby. So you go for this app. From this app you go to the views. From the views you go to the index.html.erb. There something you have to modify. Okay. So the rails.applications.routers. There you go. Then what you need to do, by default it will be that hash get space home/index. All the things will be under the single quotation. So you have to create another, say suppose I want to create another page like about. So I put get space home/about in single quotation. Then this home/index, whatever it was there previously, then you could go for root space under single quotation, so home #index. Okay, this is the thing you have to do it, and you select all things. Then just you go to the things that like the, if you want to see some documentation for these things also, you go to the https://guides.rubyrails.org. All the things you can go for. Suppose you are going for routing.html, because whatever things you are doing it here, that you have to replace in the routing.html. Then you can go there. Then you can, there is another way of creating the pages here. Here also directly created, but there is another way for creating the pages. So for that you have to use the generator command. So like that you write a command rails space g for generator, and space controller space home space index. So then you once you enter it there, it will enter everything for you. Then you can go for modification of all the softwares, and you can go for these things. So this is nice up to this. Then I'll tell you one thing. I am going for a demonstration of that one. Otherwise in our next video we'll go for that one demonstration. I hope this is the things I have given an idea how you can go for creating. And if you want the documentation, so I'll be sharing with you. You'll be happy to see the documents here. I just check it here, and you can see the documents are like this. Say you can see what are the properties of these Rubies. You can get it all these things. It is general purpose, interpreted, object oriented. You can use for CGI. You can embed in the HTML. You can use for this all the codes what you have written in C++ for, it is compatible with that one. All the database you can connect DB to MySQL to shell. The step one I told you that install the Ruby. Then you have to go to the Ruby installers 2.7.3.exe download with the Delvit devkit x64. Then right click and install. Then check the version Ruby space -v. Then check the gem version gem space -version. Then step 3 we are going for installation of the Rails. So gem install Rails. Using this gem you have to install this gem install Rails. Then you can check the version of the Rails using this command. Then you can go for the gen updates. Then you updated all the Rails. Then I created a directory. I told you that mkdir Rails friends. Then you enter to that folder whatever you created. Then you are there already there. Now you want to create a new project. Then Rails new friends. This is a friends is the project name. Now enter to the project, that is set cd space friends. Then you start the server with the command in the command prompt rails space server. Then it will run, and you have to go to any of the browser and type it that http://localhost.colon 3000 the port number. Then you will see all the things. Okay, there is another way for creating the pages, like rails space gg for generate, and controller home index, like that you can do. And from this also you can do whatever things I told you, that everything you can do, and you can run the server. You want a demonstration in our next video, will be going for that one. If you like this video, you can give a like, and you can subscribe to all the things. And the next video I am promising, I am going to give you a demo how to just run this program and how to make a beautiful program with that one. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give a like to this video.